everyone, Alexa Donne here. Happy 2019, happy new year. And today we're gonna talk about my 2019 writing goals. But I have to admit, I'm not really someone who aggressively sets goals at the beginning of the year. I think much like outlining feels like a straitjacket, aggressive goal setting feels that way to me too. But of course, I always have kind of general overarching goals. I definitely have short-term goals. So we're gonna talk a bit about what my goals are for 2019. And if you also are slightly terrified at goals, you have my permission to be like me, to be a bit loosey-goosey with your goals. And maybe then I'm goals. So my first goal for 2019, writing goal for 2019, is to write my YA thriller. Gosh, I hope it goes okay. I have separate videos vlogging that whole experience and the terror of having to outline. Am I going to outline? I'm probably not going to outline, I won't lie. But I'm just really excited to write it. It's going to be my focus for the first quarter of 2019. So January through March is when I'm going to be working on this project. But I'm also going to be open to pivoting at any moment to goal number 2, which is to work on, polish, and submit my option material to my publisher. I'm working on a YA fantasy for that. I have a very good chunk of it. It needs more work because I am a pantser. I want to have a much stronger sense of the story before I share anything with my publisher. So I'm probably going to be kind of pivoting between the two projects in the first half of the year. Usually I'm a one project at a time girl, but I guess a goal for me is to challenge my writing process, to experiment with the way that I write books, to try new things on these books. Both of the books that I'm going to be working on represent significant challenges. I haven't written a big fantasy. I mean, I started working on this a few years ago, but one of the things I want to do is dig more into the world. I want to make it more complex and layered. Same things with my characters. I want to make it rich and something that people can really, dive into and feel fully immersed in. And then with a YA thriller, I mean, that's just a feat. To write something, a good YA thriller has to be incredibly complex, but not feel that way to the reader. It's not gonna feel simple to the reader, but it has to go down like butter because YA thrillers have to be immaculate page turners, and I enjoy the challenge of that. But it's definitely going to be tough, and I'm already trying to break my format, attempting to outline. I'm definitely planning this more than I've planned previous books. So it's the challenge of trying to write that and especially trying to write it quickly. I want to bang out this draft if I can in 3 months. If it takes 4 or 5, that's okay, but this can't be a 9-month draft like my second book was. I will die. So fast drafting is part of the challenge for me. And of course, breaking out of my genre kind of comfort zone. And overall, my goal, other than challenging myself in my writing process and pushing myself to grow and learn, I just want to have fun. Both of these projects I'm really excited about. They're fun projects. Right now, I don't have anyone else's deadlines being imposed on me. It's all self-imposed. So the goal is to have fun working on both of these and to also be open to new ideas. This thriller idea came to me out of the blue before Thanksgiving and I pivoted, and I'm kind of energized by that. If I have some other brilliant idea this year, I want to be open to pivoting and working on that. So my goal generally though is to finish at least 1 book, finish 2 if I can, and okay, goals that are out of my control. Is this goal number 3? Is it goal number 4? I don't know. So goals that are out of my control. Industry goals, publishing goals. I want to sell another book. It's tough because so much of that is out of my control. So really what I want to sell is my option. But I don't know. I don't know how long it's going to take me to write something, to polish something. I have to kind of go with the flow with my agent. But yeah, I would like to sell another book this year. I would love to go into 2020 and book 2, which will be out February 4th, 2020, knowing that I have a book 3. That would be really, really great. And if I can sell more than 1 book, that would be even more amazing. But I also don't want to put too much pressure on myself. So let's just talk a bit about writer goals. I've seen a lot of authors with what I consider very lofty goals. I mean, it's great, reach for the sky. But I've seen people who want to sell 3-4 books in different genres in 2019, which more power to them if they can do it. But I think it's really slightly dangerous when you are a newer writer, an aspiring writer, a debut writer, to put too much pressure on yourself to be a big seller. Something that I've learned working with my agent that has been so valuable, I love her patience with me, is I'm a very full steam ahead kind of person. So me, a few years ago when I sold Brightly Burning, even before I sold Brightly Burning, I was gunning for, okay, I want to work on all these different projects, and can you sell me in different genres? How many book deals can we get? And my agent was like, deep breaths, slow down, one foot in front of the other. We focus on Brightly Burning until Brightly Burning is done. Then we focus on your contract book until your contract book is done. And then we can talk about options and other things. And I like that she essentially kind of pulled the brakes on me, or just kind of like slowed me down. She slowed me down a little bit because she was right. It wouldn't have done me any good to hyper-focus on future projects and things out of my control and trying to barrel full steam ahead into publishing and my career. Publishing's weird and publishing's slow, so I don't want to barrel too far ahead or get too far ahead of myself now or set really unrealistic high expectations for myself. I just want to take it one project at a time and see where it goes. So I think it's hopefully realistic to sell one book. We're gonna go with that. My next goal is simply to continue investing in this YouTube channel. I'm shocked and impressed at myself that I've kept up a 3 times a week schedule for an obscenely long amount of time, with a couple little moments in there where I've done 1 or 2, like during the holidays. I wanna keep going. I might at some point go to 2 videos a week, but as long as I have a million ideas for filming, which I still have, I'm gonna try to stick to 3 times a week. I wanna grow the channel. I want more subscribers. I want to engage more. I wanna reach more people. I'm really starting to get the feedback from so many people that I'm sharing things about traditional publishing that they just had never heard before, and that makes me happy when I hear that, because that's the entire point that I'm here. I'm trying to share things and be transparent and just give good information to people so that they can make more well-informed and educated choices. So big goal for me this year is just to keep it up. Another goal, it's a goal, but it's something I'm gonna do either way, is to start promoting The Stars We Steal, like really promote it. Not in the first quarter of the year / half. Again, it's like deep breaths, take it slow, one thing at a time. I'm going to probably start like really thinking about how I want to market it and like do promo starting like in the summer. We'll see when I get my arcs, which is good. I don't want to focus on that promo until I've worked on these drafting projects, because when I'm doing promo, because I love promo, I tend to get really distracted from drafting. So I'm gonna like do that in the second half of the year. And then my next goal, honestly, now that I'm not on any official deadlines, is to just spend more time with my friends. My poor friends who I ignored for so much of 2018 because I was going bonkers on my book deadlines. So I just want to spend more quality time with people. I want to do lots of well refilling this year, lots of reading. Oh my gosh, this is the goal. Okay. I want to read more in 2019 because my reading slump in 2018 was really, really bad. I am so far behind on my TBR, specifically my YA TBR. It's shameful. It's so shameful I'm not even going to confess the full extent of it to you, so that we're going to make that a goal. I'm not going to set a specific number of books goal because it's too easy for me to not meet it. But I want to read more for fun. I also have to do some reading for research, and I want to make a dent in my TBR. I also want to buy more books. Of course, I want to read new books, but I want to read some of the ones that I bought in the last year, and including 2017. I'm so far behind. Deep shame. So that's a goal. And really, I think that's it for kind of writerly related goals. Again, so I don't want to set too many goals. I don't want to be too rigid in my goals. I don't want my goals to be unattainable. I want these goals, these writerly goals, to be things that I want to do, that are fun, that are attainable, that I probably would do anyway, but it's nice to kind of put, make it slightly official, make a list. So yeah, those are my goals. I want to write new things. I want to challenge myself. I want to have fun. I want to see my friends. I want to read more. Just want to read more. So really, this is kind of almost like a self-care year in a lot of ways. because I spent 18 months straight on deadline or promoting my book, Brightly Burning, and then working on The Stars We Steal. It's all good things, it's all blessings. But from the moment I sold in April 2017 until basically late October 2018, I was on some kind of deadline for someone, feeling stressed about writing and feeling stressed about editing. And I still loved the process. I still was having fun, and I love the book that I came up with, and I'm proud of Brightly Burning coming out. I'm proud of this channel, but this is the self-care year. This is the year where I'm gonna have it be fun again. Yeah, so those are my 2019 goals. I'm curious what some of your 2019 goals are, writerly or otherwise, but I mean, this is a writing channel. Let me know down below in the comments. Maybe you'll make me think of things I haven't thought of. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it, and if you're not already subscribed to the channel, I post new videos 2 to 3 times a week. Thank you so much for watching, guys, watching me stream of consciousness, figure out what my goals are, and as always, happy writing and Happy New Year.